Smile, John.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025, and we're in Studio 6A tonight. And it's my pleasure and distinct honor to be speaking with Mr. John J. Jeckovich. What's the JJ's all about?
John Joseph Jacob.
Wow, that's a lot of J's. JJ.
And what?
JJ. 4 J's.
Did you ever have any nicknames?
Huh?
Did you have a nickname?
John.
Oh, is that what they called you, John?
Johnny?
Jack, they call me Jack.
Jack. Who called you Jack at work? Or
People at work, yeah.
Jack, okay. Mr. Jeckovich was from Company H, the 2nd Battalion of the 291st Regiment of the 75th Infantry Division of the U.S. Army during World War II. Mr. Jeckovich lives by the motto, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery. Yeah, it sure is. And today is a gift, right?
Right.
Mr. Jeckovich said he blinked his eyes at 20 years old, and now he's 100, right?
Right.
It goes by quickly, right?
Right. Nobody knows where it goes.
Where the hell did 80 years go?
Yeah.
If someone could tell me where his 80 years went, please text us. We get text messages on everything else. Why not on the subject of where the hell did his 80 years go? Listen, boys and girls, it's a short dance around the sun. It goes by quickly, so enjoy every day. Simply enjoy every day, because you'll blink and you'll be old too. Yeah, you'll blink and you'll be old too. Yeah. Life is strange. You arrive with nothing, you spend your whole life chasing everything, and you still leave with nothing. Make sure your soul gains more than your hands did. Yeah. Make sure your soul gains more than your hands did. You'll never see a hearse pulling a U-Haul trailer, I'll assure you that. You come with nothing, and you're going to leave with nothing. And it goes by quickly. Yes, it does. I heard you had a special visitor today.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Who was it? Amber.
What'd you and her do?
Well, she fell asleep again. She's got a problem with her nose. So I don't know. She says that place is mildew in there.
We gotta get that fixed. Mr. Jeckovich's great-granddaughter, Amber Nicole Jeckovich. She's a true gem. It's refreshing. Hey, how you doing, Homer? I'm glad you can make it.
I'm glad to be here.
Okay, we got a little something for you there.
Oh, look at this.
So have a little bit and enjoy the show.
And that's a pleasure.
Yeah, okay. So Amber Nicole Jeckovich came by and
Corn, oh boy.
visited.
Oh, look at what a treat.
Okay. So Amber Nicole Jeckovich came by and visited Mr. Jeckovich today, and Amber's Mr. Jeckovich's great-granddaughter, and they're like two peas in a pod. Sometimes they do some videos together. Sometimes they talk about all kinds of things, from surfing to getting old. It's a beautiful situation. Amber is a full-time missionary and avid surfer. She travels all around the world. There's not a spot I don't think she hasn't been surfing. And she travels with the Bible in her left hand, the surfboard in the right, and she's always gone. And when she's in the States, she's visiting Mr. Jeckovich 4 or 5 times a week. So you guys had a nice visit, right, Mr. Jeckovich?
Yeah. I enjoy her visit.
She's a fine young lady, refreshing. When I say many a times I believe there's more good people in this world than bad, I think Amber is very refreshing. Very refreshing, a full-time missionary. She lives on the ocean. She roll out of her bedroom and be in the sand. Surfs every day if possible. But I guess if you're an avid surfer, you're always chasing the waves. And those waves sometime aren't in Florida. You got to keep on moving on. So she was in Malibu, California for 3 or 4 months, and she got out just in time. Before the fire started, she was gone 2 weeks. And I think she went to, where'd she go after that?
Costa Rica?
Costa Rica and Puerto Rico, and just jumps around all over the place surfing. Very proud of her, very proud of her. And she comes to visit Mr. Jeckovich all the time. So if you want to see some of the videos that Mr. Jeckovich and Amber did, simply Google her name, Amber, Jeckovich. You'll see.
They're on the short videos.
They're the short videos, they're like 15 seconds, but it's a pleasure to see her, and you can know who we're talking about in the future. A wonderful young lady, yeah, wonderful young lady. So, I heard you had your nails done today too.
Oh,
I heard you had your nails polished today too. Your nails.
I had them cut.
You're looking well. You got shaved and a haircut.
Yeah, I had to have them cut the thumbs first.
And you got a new sweater on there too.
No, the sweater's new.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. You look very nice in it. You look chipper today.
Yeah.
Chipper, how you feeling? How you feeling?
Pretty good.
I heard you must have enjoyed the dinner that was made for you, because I was told by Amber you ate the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
You did good. What'd you have?
Amber brings her lunch in the dining room now.
She's something else. She's something else. So what'd you have for dinner?
Had, what did we have for dinner? Stuffed cabbage.
Oh, that was good, yeah.
Yeah.
Amber said you ate all your dinner. I was looking at your papers, your military papers when you were drafted 80 years ago, and most of Mr. Jekovich's papers that belong to the military are gone. There's a big fire in St. Louis, and all his documents were burned, like many other soldiers. But I was looking at some of the papers that were recovered, and it basically said when you went into the military as a teenage boy, you're 187 pounds. How much you weigh now?
151.
You got a lot of catching up to do.
Oh, yeah.
You got back on 30 more pounds just to be what your military weight was. But on a side note, most people get heavier as they get older, but not in the case of Mr. Jeckovich. You could still fit in that World War II uniform with a lot of space. It fits you loosely, which is nice. Which is nice. Have you tried on any of your uniforms recently?
I don't even know where they are.
Wow.
They're gone.
If I could get duplicates, would you wear them on this video?
The what?
If I could find duplicates, would you wear them on this video?
What video?
Right here, what we're doing now.
No, why would I want to put a uniform
I'm just
on?
asking. I think you look very nice into it.
Ah, come on, Dave.
Not interested. Okay, well,
Come
you
on.
have to ask.
Huh?
You have to ask. Mr. Jeckovich, during World War II, he was affectionately called, I say this very importantly, affectionately with no disrespect, the diaper division. How come?
They were all underage, 33s.
You have 33s in code for 19-year-olds. And then later, before Mr. Jeckovich left the war, when the war ended, he had a new nickname that stuck with him, and that is called the Bloody Bastards of Bastogne, or the Bulge Busters. During World War II, Mr. Jeckovich was no rear echelon. You weren't rear echelon.
No.
You didn't do cooking. You didn't do typing.
No.
What'd you do?
I was right in the front line.
Frontline combat. Frontline infantry combat. What was your weapon?
I had a pistol, a 30 caliber machine gun,
How'd you cool that machine gun?
antifreeze.
And water during the warmer months, right?
Yeah.
How much does that tripod weigh?
139 pounds.
How much does the machine gun weigh?
139 pounds.
Wow. So it's a heavy piece to haul around.
Yeah. Well, you had 12 men to carry it,
Yeah.
take off on it.
During World War II, you must have shot off 1 million rounds from that heavy-duty machine gun. But I'm interested to know, before you entered the military, did you shoot guns?
No,
No. When you left the military, did you shoot guns?
no.
Only time in your life was those 4 years.
In the
World War
Army,
II.
yeah.
You have no interest?
No interest, no interest.
I understand. I can understand that quite well. During World War II, Mr. Jeckovich was shot in the shoulder by a sniper. He was beat up, he was stabbed,
Lost a hip.
lost a hip, still has shrapnel in his body, frostbite and trench foot. 80 years later, he's still suffering from frostbite.
Frostbite, yeah.
It was the coldest winter of record during the Battle of Bulge. And these guys weren't equipped. They didn't have the proper clothing. Tell us how you had to camouflage yourself to blend in with the snow.
Sheet for the bed.
Yeah, a sheet from the bed was your camouflage to blend in with the snow. Yeah. So Mr. Jeckovich spent about 4 months recovering from his wounds in a Paris hospital. And when those 4 months ticked on by, they said if your index finger is able to pull that trigger and you're able to walk, what are you?
Fit for duty.
Fit for duty. You go right back. Things are different back then. You go right back. Now you wonder why they call this the greatest generation of all time. These young teenage boys just got done the big mess of the Great Depression, and then the next thing you know, they're in the World War. They're in the World War. If it wasn't for these guys, I can assure you, in the strongest terms, that we'd probably be speaking German and not have a beautiful lifestyle that we do have now. I can assure you that. Yeah. What was your favorite business that you had, Mr. Jeckovich?
Favorite business
What was your favorite business that you ran?
I had?
Yeah, what was your favorite?
Duplex Yard and Wash.
And where was that located?
2nd and Niagara Street.
Yeah. Tell us about your customers.
Customers are all poor, were the best people I ever knew. They're poor,
Best people.
yeah, well-mannered.
Yeah, they didn't have much money, but they had a lot of class, they
Yeah,
had mannerisms, and they respected your equipment.
Yeah,
I was told when you went there 2 or 3 in the morning to remove all the money from the machine, that you were so close to the actual Niagara Falls, the drop of the falls, that you heard that thunder every night.
yeah,
Is that true?
yeah.
You heard that thunder every night. And then when you drove to your house at 3063 Orleans Avenue, when you're in the alley unloading your bags of money, you would still hear the
Yeah.
thunder at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, that was silent.
But
Yeah.
during the daytime at your house, the sounds of the city would muffle it. Yeah. So that was a great laundromat.
Yeah,
Would you be
18
interested?
years we had.
Would you be interested in it, not doing it now?
It wouldn't work now. It
Why
wouldn't.
not?
The cost is different. They tear it all up. They still try to steal your money and everything.
So they wouldn't respect your equipment. You got one more of those?
15.
Yeah, you got one more of those. They wouldn't respect your equipment and it'd steal your money, right?
Yeah,
Wow. So you were there at the right time.
yeah.
You were there at the right time.
I had the fire hall across the street and the
Yeah.
police down the street.
So what finally happened to the laundromat?
What?
What finally happened to the laundromat?
I leased it out.
What
I
did it
sold
close?
it. I leased it out.
And what's there now?
what's their, convention center.
How's that doing?
It's gone down.
What kind of city was Niagara Falls when you lived there as a boy?
Niagara Falls is a beautiful city.
And how would it be now?
Now,
What?
it's a dump now.
Bad news?
Yeah.
Describe the neighborhood you lived in.
It's a beautiful neighborhood. The houses weren't too close together. People were nice neighbors.
Tell us how you made your ice skating rings.
Opened the fire hydrant and flood the street.
Oh, yeah? No one gave you any problems, right?
No.
Mr. Jeckovich's father, Marion Jeckovich, was a legal immigrant that came to Ellis Island from Russia. And most of the guys back then from Poland or Italy or Russia or Greece, they'd all settled down in Buffalo, New York, or Niagara Falls, New York. And his father came here to work very hard. There was no handouts offered to them, and of course they would never accept it. One time when Mr. Jeckovich, about 11 and 12 years old, the police came knocking on his door. Apparently Mr. Jeckovich's father, Marion Jeckovich, was on his third job that day and dropped dead of a heart attack. And these type of guys were hard-working, good, honest family men. They were working to give him, Mr. Jeckovich, and his family a better life, and building New York State brick by brick by brick, board by board by board. So this is where the book comes in. It's called Their Mother's Sons, where Mr. Jeckovich became the head of the house to take care of his mother, Anna Jeckovich, who came from Poland. And so he took care of her to the age of her demise at 89. So when the police knocked on your door, what did they tell you about your father?
He said, your father got hurt, we're going to take you to the hospital.
Okay, they used the term your father got hurt, they drove you to the hospital, and they dropped you off at the front door, right?
Yeah.
And then you walked to the reception area yourself?
I asked the attendant, where's my father? And she said, well, we'll take you down.
So you thought you'd go to second or third floor?
Yeah.
Because your father might have twisted his ankle or broke a wrist or something that's not as fatal as a heart attack.
Yeah.
So when they said they'd take you down, what were your thoughts before you start walking?
I said, something's different here, something's screwy.
Yeah. 11 or 12-year-old boy, they said, go on down. And when you went down, where'd you end up?
Morgue.
In the morgue. And what did you see in the morgue?
Oh, they showed me where my father was laid out on a slab. He had a little bit of cement on his pants, a little bit on his face.
Was his eyes closed?
Yeah.
And then they asked you to identify the body?
Yeah, I did.
And then what did they ask you to do next?
Go through his pockets.
And what did you find in your father's pocket?
Can of Prince Albert tobacco, the papers they rolled it up on, keys to the house, couple of quarters, a dime and a nickel.
And that was the end of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at that point, Mr. Jeckovich had to take care of his mother and to her demise at 89. Yeah, an interesting fact, during this time, Mr. Jeckovich made many sacrifices, and one of them actually could have cost him his life. Why didn't you enlist in the Army?
Well, I want to stay with my mother. My mother was all alone. I want to stay as long as I could.
So you waited to get drafted?
No, that's what they got me then, yeah.
Yeah, let me explain to those that don't know. His brothers enlisted, and if you enlist, you could probably get a pretty cushy and easy job. His one brother did what?
10 minutes.
Teaching recruits how to drive cars.
Did he ever go out overseas?
No, never.
So your one brother enlisted, and he stayed in New York State teaching young cadets how to drive Jeeps.
Yeah.
Was he some type of expert driver?
No, he hit a fire hydrant one time.
So Uncle Sam said, you're qualified. Get your ass and teach these kids to drive Jeeps, but you ain't going to the front line. You stay right here, yeah. Now, if you get drafted, it's a whole different situation. Mr. Jeckovich waited to get drafted so he could spend more time with his mother, and that's what he did. But when you're drafted during a world war, you have no choices. You're going to go right to the front line combat. Right to the front line combat. And is that what happened?
Well, I went in directly. I stayed out of the combat for maybe 2-3 weeks.
But then you end up...
Oh, I hooked up with my whole outfit then.
Yeah, so you ended up frontline combat. Battle of Bulge.
Yeah.
And Mr. Jeckovich, we said, wasn't rear echelon, and he was a fighter. He was awarded these medals as a teenage boy. The Bronze Star Medal, the Purple Heart Medal, Army Good Conduct Medal, American Campaign Medal, European American Middle Eastern Campaign Medal with 3 Bronze Service Stars, World War II Victory Medal, Army of Occupation Medal with Germany clasp, Combat Infantry Badge, Sharpshooter Badge with a carbine, pistol and machine gun bars, Marksman Badge with rifle bar, and Honorable Service Lapel Button, World War II. That's a lot of medals for a teenage boy. A lot of medals. Did you put those on your uniform?
No, never wore them.
Never wore them. Yeah, it sounds like it. So how Mr. Jeckovich was part of the most selfless and courageous operation in the history of humankind. Mr. Jeckovich left his house to help complete strangers with whom they had nothing in common. Those people in Europe you had nothing in common.
Well, I was forced to go there.
Yeah, I know, but you were complete strangers to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I didn't go to Europe,
Pacific.
Pacific where all the Japanese were.
Yeah. So how can we be worthy of these young boys' legacy? I don't know. You tell me. How can we be worthy of their legacy? During World War II, 16,400,000 young boys and girls participated in the war. Now we're down to less than 5,000. Minutes, please. Now we're down to less 5,000 frontline soldiers.
7 minutes.
And we're losing them at a rate of 150 a day. So if you have any questions for a true World War II fighter, text Mr. Jeckovich at 407-366-0000. As we say in the beautiful state of South Carolina, we talk a little differently there. Text Mr. Jeckovich at 407-366-0000. 407-366-0000. Mr. Jeckovich will be happy to answer any text messages or calls, and that's what he does. Do you want to go back to the diary for a few minutes?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's see. Diary, 10 January 1945. The afternoon of January 10th found the regiment on the move again. The 291st was to move up 8 miles to relieve the elements of the 82nd Airborne Division. The second phase was not so much of a march as a mass movement. Every possible means of transportation was employed. Jeeps carried 10 men. Oh man, that must really packed in 10 men in a Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
And trailers 20. 1st Battalion took the defensive position at Furners, Belgium. 3rd Battalion moved into the outskirts of Pétahuller, and 2nd Battalion moved to Regimental Reserve at Bassy, Bordeaux. 11 January 1945.
Which battalion was John again?
Pardon me?
What battalion was John? 2nd or 3rd?
Mr. John J. Jeckovich was from the 2nd Battalion, Company H of the 291st Regiment of the 75th Infantry Division of the U.S. Army during World War II.
Okay.
Okay?
They moved to Regimental Reserve near Bass.
Bessie.
Bass.
Hello?
11 January 1945, diary. Completing relief of the 82nd Airborne Division, the next few days were spent in sending out patrols and preparing for a prospective attack on the enemy near Grand Halleck. 15 January 1945, diary. On the morning of January 15th, the 291st Infantry went into its first attack as a regiment. The objective was high ground outside Grand Halleck.
Granolo.
Okay, sorry. Thanks for the correction. Where the enemy was strongly entrenched. 1st Battalion, jumping off at 7:30 hours, A Company encountered heavy enemy machine gun and mortar fire and was pinned down most of the day. Wow, pinned down most of the day. Company B jumped off first before the dawn but met stiff resistance. C Company objective was high cliff outside Grand Halleck, which was taken at 1100 hours.
Hold that for a second, John. That's where John was slightly injured on the first time. Remember that Western Union?
Yeah, that was my mother, yeah.
Yeah, the 15th of January was.
Okay, hold it for the camera, I'll tell us about it. Tell us what happened there.
Tell us what happened on the 15th of January, John.
I got shot.
Where'd you get shot?
The leg and the shoulder, and the hip,
In the hip.
yeah.
Okay. That's
Are you
it.
able to read that?
Yeah, read it
Yeah.
to everyone. Read it.
What?
Read it out loud.
We regret to inform you that your son, Private First Class John J. Jeckovich, was slightly wounded in action 15 January 41. He will address following directly from the hospital as it details it.
So he was a casualty on that day, right?
So that was a mother.
That was my mother, as Western Union of my
Hold it up
mother.
for everyone. Turn it around. Show it to everyone. They don't know what it looks like. Yeah.
Western Union.
Hold it up a little higher. Yeah. That's what it looked like, Western Union.
All right, let me take the diary. 15 January 1945 diary, the same day he got shot out. On the morning of January 15th.
Now, here's what I said my mother loved them about. Love to the best mother in the world, best wishes and good health. My thoughts are with you, John.
And those were called females, right?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, here's a letter from
Donald Lape's mom.
Donald Lake's mother. I won't read it.
We'll read that another day.
Huh?
We'll read that one another day.
Yeah.
How many minutes?
A minute 40.
Okay, let's look at it.
No, that's a 5-page
Take your
letter.
time and look it over. That's from Mabel Lape, Mr. Jeckovich's best friend in the military. And Mr. Jeckovich kept on telling him, stay low, and he kept popping his head out of the foxhole. Unfortunately, his head was blew off, and just his glasses was hanging from his ear. And Mr. Jeckovich still has a shrapnel from the same bomb in his leg. And he wrote a beautiful letter to Donald Lape's mother and father. And Mr. Jeckovich is looking at the actual letter that Mabel Lape sent to him 80 years ago, and she's very resilient, and she says, Johnny, she called him, I'm going to be putting together a beautiful package for you of all kinds of goodies. And she just lost her son, and the neighbors lost her son, and it was a very painful time, but the people back then had great empathy, and empathy is the glue to civilization, empathy is the glue to humanity. And that letter I'll read one day, but Mr. Jeckovich doesn't want me to read it right now.
Yeah, we're running out of time. But I think what we'll do is, 30 seconds, we'll pick up January 15th.
Just let it run.
Yeah.
Just let it run out.
These are old letters from World War II.
Here's that Lake's mother's letter.
A beautiful letter.
Yeah.